Okay, now we're live. Hello, YouTube. This morning I have here with me Mari or Mariana. I usually call people by the nicknames Mari, so that's why I started already calling you as Mari. And this is not a class, just a conversation. So we're going to talk in English 100% of the time. If there is a word you don't know, Mari, you can ask me. We can try to help each other. We can learn together. This is the purpose here, make mistakes. So feel free to make mistakes and um, we're here just to practice. All right. As
All
usual, we
right.
start introducing ourselves. So can you introduce yourself, please? Who are you?
Yes. My name is Mariana. I'm 28 years old. I'm married. I have a dog. It's like a child for me. uh, I I don't work in this moment.
Mhm.
In this moment, I live in Czech Republic, and in my free time, I like to do crochet, cooking, and walk with my dog.
Very good. So you are living abroad. What place from Brazil are you from?
Uh, Paraná, in
Mm,
Paraná.
amazing.
I uh, I was living in Maringá,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a beautiful city.
Uh-huh.
I feel a little miss from there.
Uh-huh. How long have you been living there?
2 months.
2 months. Okay. Recent, right? Are you
Yes.
enjoying? How is it like? Is the is
Uh,
the, is the culture very different? How is it?
yeah, it's very different. I was talking with my psychologist,
Psychologist.
psychologist, and she said for me in this moment you are pacing for the degree, não é degree, luto.
Grief. The grief.
It's the grief. It's like this because now I feel more missing for my country, my friends, my family. So
Mhm.
because this last weekend I was very angry with everything here. So everything I was uh, I was reclamava,
Complaining.
complain, complaining. For example, I was complaining about the food
Mhm.
because it's different here. They eat more uh, uh, carne,
Meat.
meat of pork,
Uh-huh.
and I don't like. They
Mhm.
don't have custom to eat rice or beans,
Uh-huh.
and I missing this.
Uh-huh.
And the desserts here it's not sweet.
No way. They are salty.
No, uh it's sweet, but I very very uh a little sweet. For example,
Okay.
you buy a piece of pie, and you see, oh, this very sweet, very tasty in the you, and you can with they really it's not like you think.
Uh-huh. I
Tipo
got it.
assim, não é tão doce quanto as nossas sobremesas, é tipo
Uh-huh.
sem gosto.
And here, like
Uh,
here in Brazil, everything is so sweet, right? Everything is full of sugar,
yes.
which is great. We love this, right? Chocolate
Yes.
full of sugar. I love that. So I feel you. Yeah.
My husband drink coffee, for example. I don't. And when he buys some coffee, and he go to drinking, it's not with sugar, don't have sugar, and they uh, and you take the sugar for putting coffee, and the people think it's very strange, and it's not normal. The salad here, don't have salt,
Mm-hmm.
don't have
The food doesn't
things,
have taste.
these things, but the others have, it's very good.
Okay.
The normal food.
Mm-hmm.
A comida daqui,
Mm-hmm.
it's very tasty, but it's most often it's with meat pork, and I don't like. And almost then it's pork and some carbo.
Mm-hmm.
For example, don't have you have a meat of pork and potatoes or
Mm-hmm.
something with potatoes.
I
Potatoes is
got it.
very, very common. And something, it's little something, but last weekend I was very complain
And
about
I
this.
can imagine. I can imagine. And is it easy to communicate in English there? Like, do do like most of the people speak English?
No, no.
No.
Uh, the older people don't speak English, and if you, for example, go into a supermarket and talking anything in English, they just no, no, and
Oh,
give the bags and go inside, go
oh, how
out,
bad. Mm-hmm.
they don't like some don't like the
Uh-huh.
immigrations immigrations
Immigrants. Uh-huh.
so it's a little difficult to find something very nice with
Yes.
the
I can
immigrations
I can imagine.
uh in this my neighborhood,
Mm-hmm.
because when you live in next to the downtown, que
Downtown.
fala?
Mm-hmm. Downtown.
Downtown, you can find more people with e, e, with que fala que what speak in English,
People who speak.
yeah,
It's
who
true.
is speaking English. But
Amazing.
here in my neighborhood it is a little difficult, but you can find, because next to my home there are college, and you can find, for example, more younger people talking in English, and locals like lanchonete. I don't know how to say this in English. It's more younger people, and they can speak with you in English.
Mm-hmm. I got it. I got it. Very good. Yeah, this is good. But I think it's a tough process. I can imagine, and it's recent for you, right? Just
Yes,
2 months, um, but you are going to handle it. It's going to be okay.
yes. It's just something. É só uma coisa, não é relacionada somente à comida.
Uh-huh.
We have the good points here,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
but when you feel missing your hometown,
Mm-hmm.
hometown,
Yes.
yes, when you miss the hometown, the first thing you thinking to do for kill this missing, it's do something for it, and
Yes.
because this I'm feel some complaint in last week.
Yeah. Have you met Brazilians who live there too?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
we have two groups in WhatsApp, but
Uh-huh.
it's not it's for all country, no
Uh-huh.
just about my city,
Uh-huh.
but it's no is don't have so much Brazilians,
Mm-hmm.
almost 300 or 400 in two groups.
Okay.
For
Okay.
example, one you have 115 and the other the same,
Okay.
but I don't know. My teacher I do some class presential here,
Uh-huh.
and she said me it's homesick, and because of this, for example, one of this group is just for women, and one time per week we go out together. And for example, last week I don't feel so good for this. My husband said go because you can know other people, Brazilian, and you feel more happy or more good.
That's true.
But I don't go because I thought I don't want to know the people with this bad humor, mau humor.
Why? Why do you say
Uh,
that?
I don't know because I thought I don't be real
Okay,
myself,
I got it. So you didn't want to meet people, you being in a bad mood, right? Like you,
Yeah.
I got it. I got it. Like to, yeah, I got it. And then
Yes.
did you go or not?
They go.
And you?
No, I don't go. No,
Okay.
I don't go. But today it's we have another uh reunion
Another meeting?
meeting. But I was thinking if I go or not because it's a Vin place, and don't have sugar vine here or sweet vine
You mean what?
here.
Okay.
And
I am just like you. I love like sweet wine. It's my
and,
favorite. Yeah.
and I don't know if I like it, but like I will see.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a good I think it's a good chance to have or to it's a community, right? Like you can find
Yes.
like meet friends, you can find support. If like something happens, you can have like really people you can count on. Um
Yes.
so
They help us with much things.
mhm.
For example, uh, the different the more biggest difference. I don't know if this the right sentence, but the most biggest difference here is the food. And
Mhm.
for find something like we see in Brazil, for example, uh, fermento em pó. I don't know how to say this. Soda, soda,
Baking
baking
baking powder.
powder, baking powder, maizena. It's different here
Yeah.
because the maizena here is from potatoes, no, from mandioca, né?
Uh-huh.
For example, the mandioca, não sei, I don't know how to say this in English, but I will find mandioca here in the city, but I
Cassava.
I
Cassava. Mandioca.
cassava. I find cassava here, but I for buying, I just
Uh-huh.
do like a little travel. It's 2 hours, 2 hours. Yes, 1 hour, one and 5 minutes, 1 hour and 5 minutes to arrive
Oh
in
my
there,
God.
and the same for back.
Okay.
And but I go there.
But
And
is it like a Brazilian shop or
yes,
not?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Are some different things. For example, it's difficult to find a supermarket with açougue
Butchery.
inside.
Butchery.
Yeah, butcheries. On most of the supermarket, you have the freezer with the meats or foods just prepared in the freezer.
Mhm. I got it.
Butchery.
Butchery.
Yes,
Yeah, this is so yeah.
butchery. It's a little different, but for the other side, for good, no health food is very cheap here.
What?
Chocolate,
Uh-huh.
chocolate, beers is more cheap than water here.
Uh-huh.
And uh,
What about like
cider.
the what? Go ahead.
Cider, it's a
Uh-huh.
different drink,
Science.
and it's very cheap here.
Amazing. No, I was about to ask you about the quality of life, in terms of education, health, like comparing to Brazil, how like what differences could you see in terms of quality of life?
In uh, for education, it's difficult for me to say because I don't have an experience.
Mhm.
I go to a school for learn English, but it's not uh, it's not a school from here. It's a
Mhm.
Britain school.
Mhm.
So the ensino is different. Ensino,
Mhm.
não sei how to say in English. But in general, the quality of life it's very good. For example, you walk one block and you saw some park. So here, it's normal to go a park in the 3 p.m. and we
Mhm.
find so many people there.
Mhm.
Much people they present for pleasure for these how to say passeios.
These rides.
These eles valorizam ou
They
preza for
value.
this value these rights in the spring, in the
Mhm.
summer. So you can see the people, the parks very lot. You can find some much dogs and kids and people sitting in the banks and drinking a beer, or you can find in my opinion, I thought it's the different from Brazil because we can see much parks,
Mhm.
and you find a park you can't see much people there. I go before the day before yesterday, I don't know. I
Yes.
go to on one park with my dog, and
Mhm.
we saw one woman with her dog, and she's sitting read a book in the park in 3 o'clock p.m. So you can see the culture here. It's a little different. The transport
Mhm.
here it's very different.
In
For
a
example,
positive way
you
or in a positive way?
what?
Is it like very different in a positive way or in a negative way?
Yeah, it's positive way. We can, for example, you pay some taxa, for
That's
use for 1 year. You pay like something 1,000 reals
mhm.
for using on 1 year, and you can use ever public transport you can bus, train, metro, and it's very different because they don't do noise. The people don't do noise, barulho,
They don't. Okay,
and
okay. Don't make noise.
and don't make noise. And the transport is very new. Uh,
Uh-huh.
uh, you have some old trains
Mhm.
bondinho, né? But when you enter, when you
Sure.
when you enter, you can see the careful with the things. You can you don't see the wallow whiskey or something like this. You don't see the car of out noise, out sound com barulho, sabe? Som de carro,
Loud noise.
loud noise.
Uh-huh.
So for me, this is a good quality of life.
Yes.
And yeah, it's very nice because, for example, they have a park and the dogs and children stay there, and you cross the street, they have a bar, and the parents stay there drink some beers, and the children stay the other side, and you don't have preocupação. I
Worries.
forget you.
You have worries.
Worries, because it's very seguro, or I don't know.
It's safe.
Safe. So it's a big point for living here, because you can see the childs, for example, 7 years walking alone in the train, metro for studying and something like this.
Yes, or like walking around the city at night. How is it like?
Yes.
Is it safe? Yeah.
Yes, very, very safe. It's a big difference from Brazil, unfortunately. It's not so I love Brazil, and but there's something difficult to change. I thought is independent the president or something. It's very hard to change the some cultures from Brazilians. You know, it's not like discrimination, but this something like this.
Yeah, and I think every culture has their positive and negative parts, right?
Yes.
Aspects. Yeah, but it's I feel what you're saying, that some things they are part of the quality of life, right? So having the chance to read a book in the afternoon, like I think Brazilian culture is always like Brazilians are so worried about work, you know, everybody's always working so hard, and we don't prioritize our free time or like reading or taking some time off, right? We are always so excited and doing things, and having this free time in the afternoon is something that is a privilege here, right? Not everybody has the chance to do that, so it's not something simple, right?
It's you say this, and I was remember something. In the first weekend here, I saw my husband because he arrived at home early, and I said, "You can work. You need to work. You need to work because here just you work." And he said, "It's normal. Here they, for example." The lunch, almost they go out, and lunch they go out, eat something quickly, and go to drink a beer, and go back to work, and they this is the something you need to do today. How you do that, or what time you do that, it's not important. You just need to do this. And my husband can work there or at home, and there he had a sala room with video games, with some foods, TV, or some local for you dream when you want, and you see the difference in work here and in Brazil. Because if you have some free time in Brazil, sometimes we don't have money for do something different or something like that. And so this is a different in the quality of life here, because you have more, have more security. You work menos
Work less.
work
Less.
less, and I thought he'd feel more valorizado,
Yes, valued.
than
Valued.
valued.
Yes, it's true. And
Then
it's like really nice what you said, you know. I think the like because you told your husband like, oh, you need to work and everything, but the culture, the work culture is different, right? And
yeah,
I know some companies in Brazil are trying to change that and not copy, but use some of these strategies other countries use to implement this to their company, which is really nice. But it's still the work culture in Brazil. It's still of working 100% of the time, delivering
yeah,
delivering your best full time. And when you are not working, you are thinking of work. So
yes.
it's great.
And this was something very different for me. Like I said, I can't work in this moment. I need to be at home for 1 year, and I, I thought in him, you need to do a good job for you. Don't can quit. And he said, I do a good job, and my job for the day finished, so I don't have anything more. I don't have anything more to do. I thought I put in the sentence
No,
wrong.
it's all right.
I
Like or like you can say, I don't have anything else to do. Anything
Yeah,
else?
anything else to do.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's different. Yeah, I have a negative points, but I can see the positive points too. Uh, like I said, the last weekend can't plead, reclamei, como que you
Complained.
said,
You complained.
complain so much, but the find the day I can say, if the I can see
Mm-hmm.
the positive point, it's more
Yeah.
the negative points. It's
Yeah.
just I just have a time to acostumar,
To get usage to.
get used to. Yes,
Mhm.
I just need some times for get used to.
Very good. Yeah, I was about to ask you something and I forgot. Okay. What was your job in Brazil? Like, what area do you work in?
There I was working a union, you know,
Mhm.
but with telemarket, to say
Mhm.
with the older employers or workers, and resolve some problems by phone.
Mhm.
So basically it's like
Mhm.
telemarket, but I have a technical degree. I don't know if this is the
Mhm.
right, in chemical and biologic analysis biológicas.
Yes, biological
But
analysis. Amazing.
yes, but I don't have a good experience in when I work in the library. and because it's in a empresa,
In
it's
a company.
a company from family, it's not good for anyone work with
From your
family.
family?
No, family from my husband, and he knows about it. It's like uncles. It's not
Uh-huh.
like a close family,
Mhm.
and I don't want to work with this here. Como eu poderia dizer até porque, you know,
Even because.
even because I need to improve my degree. And here don't have the technical ensino, don't have technical ensino. So I don't know if I want to do in the next year. I just thinking I want to do a college in the marketing, digital marketing or business, but I want to do this college in Canada. But for this, I need to improve my
Nice.
English. Don't in this moment my focus in the improve my speak in English education. But I need to, for the future, for example, I need to learn some grammars. I need to learn. I need to learn. Eu preciso aprender melhor.
That's right.
I need to learn the better grammars or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's not like I said, Philip, before. It's not like, oh, this is my dream. It's just something when I want to do something for when for me don't be anything, you know, just for me be something
Yeah.
or have
So
a
English
degree in something.
English is like a tool for you to achieve what you want, right? It's not something. I don't know if I got what you said, that it's not a dream. What is not a dream?
uh for example, do a college, it's
Mm-hmm.
something. Okay, I want to do a college, I want to learn something, but but for example, it's not like I go to do a college and after that I will open some company, I will do this. I in this moment I don't have some focus in something right, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but I need to work in something. I need to pay the bills. So
Mm-hmm.
in this case, I need to do something if I like it,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And I thought for working this country in out Brazil, you need to have some degree. And
Mm-hmm.
for me, I prefer to do something if or something if I like it.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought in the future do some college in marketing, digital marketing or business, but it's not something like a big dream for do
I got it.
conquist something very, very important after that.
Yeah, no, but it's like as you said, like it's important to have a degree, right? To start working. So
Yes,
the college would be like a step for you to get a job, right? So
yes,
it's
yes.
something that it's a requirement for you to get a job, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can see for my last job, I work in telemarket, so I
Mm-hmm.
really like to talk with other people.
Uh-huh.
I'm consider uh, falante, uma pessoa. I consider
Talkative. There's a
talkative.
difference.
I I consider talkative.
I
Consider talkative.
I consider myself talkative.
Mm,
Talkative.
I consider myself talkative, so I thought it's something like this with Philip, but I can't to explain the correct. But I have a necessity to talking with another people. And for example, we have the group with Brazilians, but I need to learn English for talking with another people, because I just know with talking Portuguese. But if I find, for example, the colleague, the work colleague for my husband is Brazilian, but his girlfriend is American. And someday he called, yeah, go, you want to go often, you want to go do something with a couple? And I said no, because I thought how I can talk with her in English the way I want, because it's different. If you I don't know. I don't have much vocabulary for anything topics or anything assuntos. Eu acho que assuntos é tópicos, mas eu não tenho certeza.
Topics, yeah.
Some topics. So I feel more. We don't go because I feel a little uncomfortable for talking with her. So I need to learn English, improve my speaking English, because it's something I need so fast. You can
Yes. I got you.
because Bruna, I study English a long time since I was young. I'm starting and I stopped it, and when I stopped, I forgot everything I learned, and I start
Yes.
again, and I stop again, and now it's necessary. It's not like before,
Yes.
because it's necessary for my mental health, because, for example, my neighborhood, I don't know anything from Brazil, but like I said, we live in next to a college, so maybe I can make a friend with something from there, but
Yes.
most of days, most of day speaking English.
Yes. So I know now you are here on Talk and Talk. Like I think it's a good opportunity for you to practice your speaking skills. Like I feel that sometimes Talk and Talk is more than just a community. Yeah, it's a community, but we most of the time use here as a therapy too, like a
Uh-huh.
therapy session. We just come
Yes.
to open our hearts and like talk to other people. So
Yes.
like you
Well,
can just come and talk to us, and be here like talking and like practicing when you have some free time.
yes. Last weekend I participated on immersion with Belle. I don't know
Hmm.
if you know.
I
And
know
we're
her.
talking about family and moms, and uh, it's a bad time for me. And
Uh-huh.
eu me senti acolhida, na verdade. I had been homesick, and
Uh-huh.
we talking about family, and she, like you said, it's like a community for
Yes.
and you além além
Besides,
besides we learn English, we can talking and talking about your feelings in some topics, and this can be more comfortable or
Mhm.
get me more happiness.
Mhm.
I don't know. But
Yes.
I like to be here. Sometimes I thought I don't go to do some immersion today.
Uh-huh.
I don't want, but I thought, I go. I don't have anything to do, so I go. So when I start and when I finish, I thought, oh, ainda bem que eu fiz.
Yes, that's it. This is like, I feel this is the feeling, like when, like, sometimes we are tired, but well, no,
Yeah.
let's go there and see how it's going to be. Like when I first started here in 2021, Mari, I used to come to three immersions in a row, like sometimes I was hoarse, like my voice was not well, but I was still here talking. So I got addicted to talk and talk. So it's really nice. Yeah, it's a safe place just to share and open our hearts and and learn, because we're always learning together, right?
And sometimes we can feel more motivated. For example, I participated from one immersion, and there we separate the groups.
Mm-hmm.
And in my group has a woman, and she has had have have a 65 years, uh, and I remember the name is Glorinha, and
Yes, I love Glory. She's amazing,
eh,
right?
yes, and that class, that immersion, we saying about food, and
Uh-huh.
he said about the food from Minas Gerais, and
Uh-huh. I
she's
love
very,
her.
very nice, and
Yeah.
she speaks so good, and you feel, oh my God, I don't do anything at home, and she work and take care
Oh,
of
Mari.
the things, and
No, come on, like, but you are doing
yeah,
well. Don't compare yourself.
uh, and when I finished the mission, I said to my husband, whoa, I don't do anything at home, because it's just me and my husband. I don't have some obligations, and she has so many things to do, and she stay here and speak so well. So
Mhm.
I need to do something. I can to do learn English, and it's sometimes very motivated. So it's very nice to be here. I confess, my husband buy, I don't know how to say, comprou o curso ou
Bought,
paga o negócio,
bought the court.
but
He bought.
bought the course for me since November from the last
Uh-huh.
year. And
Uh-huh.
when I arrived here, I I will eu fui entrar, I will
You
enter
you joined. Uh-huh. Joined.
join the platform, uh, and if I start before, maybe today, I don't have these complications for
Oh,
talking
it's
with.
okay. But you are
Yeah.
doing great, man. I think it's a process, it's not um I feel that sometimes we want faster results when we are
Yeah.
talking about languages, but it's all about time for you to feel more comfortable and feel more confident. Like keep coming, and talking to us. It's going to be good. Like you are already studying at the school, right? So it's just about time for you to feel more confident.
Yeah.
It's something really nice what you said about the self-esteem, to because you are in a place where you need the language, right? So um like it really affects the way how we are feeling, right? So you don't feel comfortable to go out with other people, right? It really affects our self-esteem, but it's just about time for you to feel more comfortable, you know.
Yes, yes.
Mm.
Sorry, I
It's okay.
closed my camera for some minutes. I thought
It's okay.
I out of the reunion.
No, it's
So,
okay.
but
It's okay.
I was listening. Yes, we everyone has a process, and
Yes.
for me, it's not different. It's not the não tem como não ser igual aos outros, eu não sei.
Yes. Hmm.
But it's okay now. I start my therapy
Uh-huh. Good.
therapy,
Uh-huh.
and I feel a little more confident and
Good.
more happy with the process, because the process of we move to another country, I focus on for in this for 5 years
Hmm.
almost, and when I arrived here, I saw the things is a little different.
Hmm.
So I feel a little confused, feel missing of my family, friends, and etc. So
Hmm.
um, it's a process, and I thought I will be uh, great here, and I will can learn English and make some friends, and
Uh-huh.
something like.
I feel you. No, but it's like something nice about the community here is that you are on the group. So if you want to ask for help there, send message and say, guys, I have just moved to a new country. There are a lot of guys there who are living abroad too. Can you give me some tips? How can I meet more people? How
Yes,
do you deal with the situations where you need to talk to someone in English but you don't know how to say? The community is here to help, so use the group, and
yeah,
it's going to be okay. Go ahead.
yeah. Yes, it's nice. Maybe I go in the meeting with the older girls, yeah, tonight. I don't
Amazing.
have sure. But
but
if
it's a meeting with like Brazilian girls, right?
yes, yes,
So it's better because like you can speak Portuguese and then you can feel the feeling of Brazil, like that's not it's good talking in English, but there is nothing like talking in Portuguese.
yes. For example, there they should they said before, if uh, they said in the last week, and they going to bar, and they
Mhm.
they go to how to say expulsa. They as meninas foram no bar semana passada e elas foram
Uh-huh.
expulsas porque Brazilians speak
They were kicked off.
kick it off because they speaking uh alto eu esqueci.
Loudly, they speak
Yes,
loudly. No
yes,
way.
and yes, uh,
I
the
can
the
imagine.
it's like I say, this different culture here. They
Yes.
don't make anything
Uh-huh.
noise,
Uh-huh.
and
Yes.
you can imagine it. 20 girls, 10 or
Uh-huh.
20 women speaking
Uh-huh.
Portuguese, and uh, but I thought it can be nice,
Uh-huh.
like you said, join, se reunir, né, and
Uh-huh.
speaking in Portuguese sometimes.
Yes. That's I can imagine how funny, how how bad it was to be like
Yes.
expelled from
Uh,
yeah.
for one side, it's cool. You
Uh-huh.
okay, I can imagine, and you laughed about this, but the girls be very, very, very,
Yes,
very angry with this
I
because
can
they
imagine.
was pay for stay there, and
Yes.
they have the direct
The right
the
to be
right
there.
to be there. Yes,
Yes, that's true.
but it's
Let me just
it's
let me just say something. I said kick it off, but it's kicked out. Okay, so they were kicked out of the place. Actually,
okay.
the
Kick it,
proposition is
kick
out.
it out. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. How
Uh,
bad. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's complicated because yeah, as you said, it was their right to be there because they paid for it, right? And it's uncomfortable too, the whole situation, right?
Yes.
um and now
But
I don't know, maybe you can go to another place, right? Choose another restaurant.
yes,
Yeah,
this weekend they choose another place for
very good.
go, maybe take the wine and go also for some park or something
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah, very good, Mari. I loved meeting and talking to you. It was such a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Me
I hope
too.
to meet you around another meetings. My immersions
Yes.
are on Wednesdays and on Thursdays at 9 a.m. Brazilian time. So if you want to meet me next week, I will be here. Okay?
I will try to participate sometimes, but can be a little difficult, but I
Okay.
will try.
Take your time.
Thank
Okay.
you.
We will
Thank
meet
you.
around. Thank you so much. Have a great